morning, everyone. Are we ready for the class?
Yes.
That voice does not sound like we are ready.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do a little energizer. Let's do some exercise. Can we be on a... Okay, let's do the one we did yesterday, so fruit salad. I love fruit salad. Okay, so the way we did it yesterday, group 1, group 2, group 3. So watermelon, papaya, banana, and then all of us, fruit salad. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
1, 2, ready, go.
Watermelon,
Papaya.
fruit salad.
Again.
Watermelon. Fruit salad.
Again.
Watermelon. Fruit salad.
Thank you very much. Group 3 is not in our class. They are somewhere else.
Yes.
Group 3 is they are still eating the food. They are not eating the food. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
So for this session, we'll be talking about comparing savings methods. We've been talking about savings, budgeting, and different types of savings and all like that. So we'll be comparing savings methods in this session. So our objective is to identify different savings methods to distinguish between different types of saving methods, formal, semi-formal, and informal savings. To identify advantages and disadvantages of formal, semi-formal, and informal saving methods, and to identify the features of saving services that influence the choice of a savings method. So every person, every one of us have different needs at different times in our lives. This means that your financial need depends on the goals you want to achieve at different stages in life. So we'll be having a short discussion. So I want us to group ourselves. I don't want to use the general grouping we used yesterday. So I want us to, we are 15. So on each table, we'll do 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Because we have 5 on the table. So instead of us moving around, so we'll do 2 here, and then 3, then 2 and 3, 2 and 3. So let me give us the details of the activity. No, two on the table. Two each on the table. either you draw or you identify, like you write how you can save or put your money aside. That's what you'll be writing in the paper in grades. So what you'll be writing is how you can save it. You can either write or you draw. There are different ways you feel people can save money. There are different forms and different ways of saving money. You mentioned some yesterday. You mentioned some you said digitally and some other means. So I want you to write in those in pairs in your groups. Write or draw. If you feel drawing is the best thing you can do, and if you feel it is just for you to note it out, write or draw different how you think you can save or put our money aside. We have 3 minutes, 5 to 3 minutes to do that. Thank you. Are we ready?
Yes, that's one.
Okay, so I need us to paste our answers Is that all? Is that everything? Yes, she's asking something. Okay, so I need a volunteer to read from what we have here. Read or describe what we have in this on this chart. I need a volunteer. From each group or any group. Adam.
Should I be touching one?
Any one of them. The one different from your group.
The first one here is daily contribution, cooperative, and traditional method that is polo less.
Thank you very much. Do you have any other person that wants to read before we move to the next? Anyone? Apart from your own.
English, daily and monthly contribution,
Daily and monthly.
saving from salary,
Saving from salary.
saving when you sell from products, e.g. cocoa, cafe, meals.
Thank you very much. So, are you aware of other ways of savings? Like, aside from what you did, are you aware of other ways of savings? Yes. Then, are these savings methods a possibility in your neighborhood? Like, we have banks, we have polo, we have piggy vest for cooperative, we have village savings association, we have bank, we have daily contribution. Are they available in our neighborhood?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So we'll be opening our trainees guide to page 51. So we need somebody to volunteer for us from group 3. Group 3, we need a reader.
From here,
Yes, page 51.
page 51,
Yes, the first.
Tuesday saving method.
Yeah.
Now that you have put your personal budget from your family, you know how much you can save every month and how much you must save for each of your goals. Method of saving. Could you prefer to keep the saving in an account like the bank nearby the car spare parts shop so that we will not be tempted to spend the money you have put aside? A confirm prefer to keep our savings in a saving account at a microfinance institution. In this way, it's not tempted to spend the money that saved for a learning school project. Covers mother belong to a issue group in which he, that member, set aside a small amount of money each week. Musa does not trust anyone to manage his money and prefer to keep it in a hiding place in the show.
Thank you very much, sir. So I would like to ask that, what are the saving methods used by the characters above? Bank,
Microfinance,
microfinance,
Keeping aside,
keeping
hiding place.
hiding place, group-based social group. Are they formal or informal savings?
some are formal, while some are not formal.
Some are formal, there are many ways of savings. Let's consider Emeka, Sholape, and Sholape's mother. Each prefer a different method of savings. Emeka and Sholape prefer to keep their money in the bank. Sholape's mother prefers a Susu group, while Musa prefers to keep it in his room, an ideal place in his room. So we're having a small group work. You'll be getting a paper. So what we'll do is we'll read the methods, the savings methods on those paper, and then we'll come here to fit it here. So be fixing it here if it is formal, semi-formal, or informal. Yeah. I want to do it now.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All us will go by you, so I did not be rushed.
Table 1. Table 2. Then table 3. Thank you very much. So, I would like to explain to us the each savings method that we have, and then we'll go back to our charts that we sorted out. So, a formal saving institution is regulated by a public body to ensure that people are saved. Normally, formal savings institutions pay interest on the money deposited with them. Some establishments provide guarantees. This means that if the institution loses your money, the state will pay back your loss up to a certain amount. Formal institutions include banks, the post office, microfinance institution, loan and savings cooperative, and insurance company. Then another part of our savings, of the charts that we read, what we read was Sholape's mother, who is using a Susu group. And A susu group, is it a formal saving method or a semi-formal or informal saving method?
Semi-formal.
Which one? Okay.
Semi-formal.
Semi-formal, informal, okay. Let me read what semi-formal is to us. Because we read formal already. So semi-formal. Semi-formal saving method represents a middle way between formal and informal strategies. Semi-formal institutions offer saving services organized by the community, but not supervised or regulated by the state. They also include unregistered microfinance institutions. These methods are under the social control of the local community. So is it semi-formal or formal or informal? Semi-formal. Why is it semi-formal?
It's a middle way between the formal and informal.
Because it is organized by the community. So for Musa, what type of savings method is he into? Informal. An informal savings method is a method of saving you manage yourself. Generally at home, you can keep your savings in cash or in kind, in form of jewelry, land, building or livestock, or by ensuring your money to a friend, by entrusting your money to a friend or family member. This kind of saving is not supervised by the state or the community. It is only supervised by you. And like it is mentioned here that you can either invest, you can save by buying land, buying jewelry, or entrusting it in your friend's care. So, like I said, that his method of saving is informal. So from what we listed here, I would like us to classify all these things into all these institutions, because what we usually wrote, we wrote bank. Bank is an institution. We wrote cooperative group. We wrote piggy vest. We wrote investment. We wrote polo. Now I want us to classify it. I want us to classify the bank. The bank, is it a formal institution where you save your money? And we'll mention from what we have on the chat. I hope we understand what I'm saying. Okay, so let's start with this one. In the bank, is bank formal?
Formal.
Bank is formal. Then daily contribution, informal. Are we sure it's informal?
It's semi-formal. It's semi-formal.
Daily contribution.
It's like all this daily, monthly contribution.
Semi-formal.
What generally should we give treats? Treats.
It's as good as giving the money to your brother.
Yeah, it can be among friends.
What is Olajumoke?
It's not supervising the
It's Olajumoke.
Daily contribution is
Should we go back to our definition of savings method?
Yes.
I feel it's best to go back to our definition of savings method so that we can have a single out and one voice. Okay, so a formal saving method, a formal savings institution is regulated by a public body to ensure that people are safe. And these institutions are banks, post office, microfinance institutions, loan and savings cooperative, and insurance companies. Then semi-formal is a semi-formal savings method represents a middle way between formal and informal. In summary, it is organized by the community. which is the Esusu group, and then unregistered microfinance institution. You need to understand, like, underline the unregistered microfinance institution. Then the informal saving method is you managing your money yourself, keeping your money yourself, or entrusting it into the hands of your friend or your family member. It is not under the care of the community or under the care of the government or registered body. So for daily contribution,
The reason why some are saying and some are saying is because for the daily contribution, it can either be because like this Alajo, they can be classified under semi. While they are talking about making a daily contribution to your brother also, like somebody said. So that's the reason why we now have. So because that's to say that daily contribution is not really defined.
but it's not defined today. Thank you very much, ma'am. A power clap for her. So let's move to the next one that says inside the box. Olo, is it semi-formal, informal, or formal?
Informal.
So in the hand of a friend,
Informal.
then cooperative society.
Informal.
But the cooperative society, it can be registered or unregistered. So it's the same thing as the daily contribution, it's not defined. So let's move to the next one that says village savings and loan association. Is it formal or semi-formal or informal? Semi-formal. Then daily and monthly contribution. Saving from salary, saving when you sell. Okay. This one is not talking about saving method. Then this one says polo or bank. You're already cooperative.
What is formal?
Cooperative society.
Some are registered and some are not.
The cooperative society will go under formal, because most cooperative society they are registered even with their CAC.
Yes, they are well structured.
Then here we have thrift or cooperative society. For thrift is different from cooperative society. Thrift is this daily contribution that we do with the Alajo that move around. They are not regulated and they are not even under the community. And then trips can be with all these our friends. There's this WhatsApp trips that they do now. Most times you don't even know the person and you don't see the person. So where should we classify trips?
Yes.
Informal, thank you. Okay, this one also says polo. Then daily contribution, cooperative, piggy vest. Piggy vest.
It's formal.
Do we know piggy vest?
No.
It's an online bank. It's an online saving. Is it formal or informal? It's formal because it's registered and it's supervised. Then we have traditional methods. Traditional methods. Traditional method can be anyone. Traditional method like categorizing different ways of saving money traditionally. And then investments. The investment too. where is also, I don't know, is it, is
What we
not,
meant about that investment is that we can use our money to buy things and we keep it at home. So later when we sell
Yes, the
it,
raise, that's right.
yes, when the price is raised and we get our money back.
so that means investing in, how would I explain this now? Investing in probably land,
Yes.
jewelry,
Yes.
Palm
Palm oil.
so where
But
should we
not
classify it?
We have informal.
So we need to write the strategic way, which is let's pick one of the investments. Should we just say land or I think land
Yes, definitely.
is okay. So thank you very much. This I think we've classified everything we have on the board. Thank you.
How about insurance?
Insurance companies. Insurance company is under formal. Then is there any other method that we know?
But those other people we know that don't like it.
No, we can mention anything that is.
I'm not like it.
No, we can mention anything on our mind.
It's not like that.
It's not. No, it's not a saving method.
They know that those guys do the meaning of loss and they do.
So what other way can we? Yeah, Bitcoin.
Cryptocurrency.
It is not accepted generally by the Nigerian government. But you can invest in Bitcoin. You can save your money there. But it is not. So if we are picking Bitcoin, where is it going to fall into? Because it's still a form of saving. Semi-formal. So which other
How
one?
about this forex?
Forex. Forex is not useful.
Forex is stated. It's stated. That's the law I want to say.
So which other way? Which other methods? Which other way do we have that we can save our money? There are different ways. We still have plenty different ways. Okay, I won't want us to spend all our time filling up the chat. So I'll mention some for us.
Don't you don't put holding there, holding of goods.
Okay.
Holding, yes. You buy the goods in lower price. I mean, when it's in season,
Like farm
Story.
it's called like
That's what we mean about
that's all.
That was what we. So other ways we can save our money. Okay, we didn't mention mobile wallet. Registered saving and credit operating relations with insurance company we mentioned it. And it was in our definition post office. We didn't mention the post office.
I don't understand. What are we saying?
So the thing is, it's because we are now in a digital age. Back then, to send money to somebody, you post it. Through the post office. No, you can keep your things with them. People keep documents.
In banks, I think they keep
Every morning.
Yes.
But they keep it.
No, but it's not. It's not what.
Even there, because even there when we used to send money through the stock it takes months before it gets to them.
Yes. Yes, it takes months. It takes months.
At times,
I remember that someone told me that back then, I was not a soldier, that we sent money through post office that Oma would have finished them and told the money. Then for under semi-formal, we have village banks, self-help groups, or registered microfinance institution. Then we have savings group. And then under saving format, we have at home, in kind, entrusting your money into your friends, in friends and which we have mentioned. So I would like to ask that what is investment? What do we know? Like what do we understand by investment? Let me see somebody wants like I'm investing my money. What do we mean by investment? Are we okay, Aja?
To me, investment means that putting your money in one business or more than one business to get profits.
Thank you very much, Adia. Investing means using or placing your money in a sector of the economy, in an enterprise or in a house or apartment as a way of generating more income. Then I also like to ask that in which column of our table would you put investment? Is it a formal, semi-formal or informal method of saving?
Because again,
In which of the column on our table would you put investment? Is it formal, semi-formal or informal?
All of the above.
Why did you say
all of the above.
All of the above.
why all?
I won't say this answer that we'll talk about putting it under form. If I put my money, if I put 6, it's an investment because it's in a way, maybe after 6 months
Yes.
or 1 year.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Most people
And that
have,
one can be in bank also.
And
Yes.
that
And that is
common.
Yes.
It can be for the community, for the head of the community and one of the community leaders. You can give them money to invest. That is the main thing. It can be your friend. There are sometimes what the kola nuts we are talking about. I can decide that I know one person that is good in that business, very good in that business, and I don't know anything about that business. I can give the person money. And at the end of the day, I will collect, maybe she gave me
There will be an
times
agreement.
2 of my money
There will be agreement.
back. That is another investment.
Yes. So we all agree that investments can fall under formal,
Yes,
semi-formal,
and
and informal.
informal.
Thank you very much. So I would like to ask, who has used one of the structure in this category before? Please raise up your hand. If you used it. How did you get on and what did you like or dislike about it? Okay. Your hands came in at the same time. Who should go first?
I let her go first.
Okay, I think I've used, I would say I've used cooperative.
Cooperative.
I've used cooperative. And at the end of the investment, in cooperative, you save your money, you don't have access to it.
Yes.
And at the end, even though they will give you loan, and if you don't like, they might not give you loan, you might not collect the loan. But at the end of the financial year,
Yes.
I gained dividends.
Dividends. But what is it that you don't like about them?
There is nothing I don't like.
Yes, that's what I don't like about it. Okay, Adria.
About the investment, what I like about it is that this investment is good sometimes, but when you want to invest, you may lack in some side, I think in one business. So when you learn there, you try another one. So it's not fixed. The investment is, let me say it in Yoruba, pé o lè jẹ, o dẹ̀ lè má jẹ.
Yes, it's
So
not certain.
it's not certain.
Yes.
Sometimes you can think that you see the more income there and the thing come down.
So what you don't like about it is it's not certain.
Not certain.
It's not stable.
Not
Thank you.
stable.
So who else wants to answer the question before we move on? So let me give it to
Okay.
So which one?
Investments, you say there was one bamboo investment, big one time like that. So that one, if you like cry blood, they are not going to give you anything till you are done with it. So after the period of the financial year, you're going to get interest on it on whatever amount you save.
So what is it that you don't like about it?
No reason.
No reason.
Yeah.
So they gave you your money immediately you requested for it.
No, you're not requesting for the money. It's after the financial year.
After
You
the
know
financial
already that
year.
after the financial year,
Yes, they
you will
didn't
get
delay your
your
money.
money. No, there was no delay at all.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So I would like to ask you, sorry.
Okay, talking about this investment, like I'm in the cooperative, there was a year we had some personal account. So about, let us see this month, we got money, and we did have to, I got money from the we had dividends, share from the money. Then there's one thing about, I don't like about it is that sometimes, Saka,
You have money for
Everybody have the access to your money when you want it. But the major reason why you save there is because you don't want to access the money anyhow.
Yes.
But you still don't like it about it that you cannot access your money. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate the contribution. So I noticed that the class is a little bit dull. It's not everybody that is participating. So I want to shuffle our table a little.
Okay.
So I want to move some people to different tables. So I'm so sorry, I have to breathe.
And that one must be known by
I have to do it to make our plans work. Okay, so I don't want to offend anybody.
You're not offending us.
And I'm not saying your group members are not nice people. But if you like to just shift to other tables, please do like not to join another. Yes, let us mix up. No, I don't want to do it because I don't want to offend.
You don't offend me.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Sammy, you've been pressing your phone, I've been looking at it. So I'll need you to come to the front. That's me. I'll need you to replace Alpha. Please, not a problem. We just need to mix our table so that we get everybody paired up again. Thank you, sir. My darling sister. I will take that away. I cannot put the two of it together. Our darling sister. Babe. Enemies. I'm so sorry I broke your arm. But everybody just breaks my back. Sorry. Thank you very much. I just need that to hear everybody and then mix us again. Thank you very much. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so from each group, I want us to pick one person that will represent, and the person will pick one of these saving savings savings method and institution, and then the person will tell us the structure, how the withdrawal is, the savings, how to save, how to deposit, how to withdraw, and also which of this structure is prominently like is available in your neighborhood. So I want you to pick one per group, you decide on it, you talk about it together, and then your representative will discuss it. That if it is a bank, how do you deposit money? How do you withdraw? If it is through Bitcoin, how do you deposit? How do you withdraw? If it is thrift, how do you deposit? How do you withdraw? Charges that you have to pay, all those things like that. So we need somebody to, after you decide, then you need somebody to speak for the group. Thank you.
One particular my section or in particular, is it the formal, semi-formal, or
No, just people are just anyone, piggy bank, insurance, bank, BSLA, Bitcoin.
That means you pick one from
No, you just pick one.
Anyone.
You pick one and you pick the same
Let's see,
thing.
does it mean?
Okay, let's do it this way. Group one, pick from formal,
Okay.
because the procedures are different. Group two, pick from semi-formal, the procedures are different. Group three, pick from informal, the procedures are different. Group one, group two, group three. We have 1 minute more. We have 1 minute more.
Is there any certain number? These are the number of persons. No, the one that I have to connect. That's one I know that I have talked to. Do we have a certain number of persons? Is it number that we have? We are not using that person.
No. Let's start from zero. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank your representative. We should represent you. Who is representing? Sit down. So group one is let's have one now. Our time is up. One round. Our time is up. The group one, your representative.
So what saving, our saving method that I want to talk about is cooperative.
Okay, cooperative.
Cooperative is saving your money and remain loan. Because before you get loan, there are some time that you have to be in that cooperative. For example, now some cooperative are having 3 months. After 3 months, you join them, you can get loan. In another place, after 6 months, but we have most of the cooperative 6 months before you get loan from them. And the method of repayment difference too. We have some cooperative that their repayments are for 6 months. You must
Group 3. So sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry to cut you. Group 3. They are distracting our class. Thank you, ma'am.
3 months, 6 months, you must pay back all your loans. That means you divided your money to loan by 6 months. We have some cooperatives that pay back weekly or every 2 weeks. We have some monthly. Like my own experience, we have for 4 weeks. We didn't allow a month because we have some months that we have 5 weeks in 1 month. That's why we don't accept a month. For example, now let's assume that today is Friday. We are doing our meeting on Friday. You collect loan today. We didn't have count today this week already. We start counting next week Friday. When you reach 4 weeks, you return your repayment. And our own is a year. For example, you loan 100,000. You divide your money into 12. Your 100,000 into 12. That is 8,350. So in our own, you pay 8,350 every 4 weeks for a year. And some cooperatives not like that. It's 6 months. And that 6 months you divide your money. When maybe you want to do it weekly or monthly, you divide it into 6 months and you return it. And the rules are different. The rules, one of the rules is that when you mistakenly not to save, you have penalty on it. Because you must save, as you get loan, you must save in your cash every week. Another one is that if you refuse to save, you have penalty for that. And the second rule is that the day of your repayment, if you refuse to repay the money that day, it's penalty for it too. That maybe the first week you're supposed to pay 8,350 and you refuse to pay or send your money, there is penalty for it too. And the guarantors, we have guarantors in cooperatives. and funds is different too. Some are collecting funds, you pay for funds. For my own now is 3,000, you want to collect loan is 3,000 funds and there is no interest on it. Another one that have interest, so you pay for funds, or you write a letter to the cooperative that I so your information, everything, you write it there and you submit to your cooperative that you want to collect loan.
I would like to ask, if I want to save for deposit, you save every week.
Not deposit, so there is no deposit for loan. Your deposit is your money. Maybe you have 50,000 in your card, they lend you 100,000, if it's times
So
2.
that means you are dropping money every week.
Every week.
That's if you want to save for your savings.
Yeah, for your savings.
Because we are focusing on savings.
Yes.
So if I want to withdraw my savings and I don't want a loan, how do I get my money?
That one is different too. Some cooperatives can give you your money immediately. But in my home, we can't do that. Because the reason is that there's no interest on it. We are using everybody's money. We are using our money. So if you say you want to collect your money, you wait for 3 months. Or the amount of money you need that you want to collect your money for, you can present it as loan that you want to collect loan. Maybe I have 200,000 in my card, for example. I need 100,000. If I want to collect loan, I'll collect 400,000. I don't want to collect one because I don't need 400,000. If that's the money you need, or your 200,000 that you have there is the amount of money you need, you can collect loan that you don't collect 400, you need 200 loan, they will give you.
So
And
the
you
savings, there's no interest on the savings.
There's no interest.
Even if I save for 20 years and I want to collect my money, there's no interest.
There's no interest. Except you want to collect your money, it's not immediately. If your money, you want to collect money, you wait till 3 months before they withdraw your money for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
In addition, please.
Please, no first.
In addition, please. For that, you said, even if you say for a whole year, that there's no interest in your money, you didn't collect this. There is. There is. So far, your money is there because your money is among the money that they are giving you. So, when we are doing share out at the end of the year, so we still share the interest go round.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
I don't stop for no, that's not what I only want to guys to ask.
Yes, okay, so thank you very much. Good afternoon, sir.
I want to talk about BSN
Yes,
as
sir.
a saving form. When you want to start BSN, then you make a cost because you are going to pay it for the first meeting. You either banker go around and tell them they are going to be ready. That's possible. Then the second one, you also, on that first day, you make a date for the second meeting. So when you get to the second one, then you explain, the leader will explain better. That is the day I want to create this one. And when you explain it, you now tell them that the third meeting, they are going to be agreement on what we are going to do. So when you make the third meeting now, you now select or elect the executives, chairman, treasurer, secretary. Then there is going to be key keeper. I mean key keeper.
Keeper. So the group must have 10 people.
Three
people.
for the key.
Okay, key. Okay, okay.
So there's going to be a box where everybody, where you are going to put the money. Then that person is a people who hold the key. In case anybody wants to collect money, those three must be here.
Okay, the box, is it going to have each person's
No.
name?
There's going to be a box, only one box.
So how do people know the amount they save?
that board meeting now, you will now make agreement that how much are you going to pay? If whether 200 naira, whether 100 naira, so we make agreement that. But the only thing is that one person can pay 3 hands. That is 200 naira to 12. It's not limited that you must pay only one. So then when you start with something now, you will now start payment. So if I get it, let's say I pay 7. So for the first day, when you make that meeting, of course, the second day and the third day, you keep the money inside box. But when you are going for the fourth one, anybody that needs money will now write, I need loan. So when you write loan, you have guarantor, that is 2 person among the members. So you can now borrow money. Then that money, you make agreement that this money, they are going to be interest. Then everybody will now agree whether it's 5% or 10%. So any agreement you make, everybody will know that when I collect 200,000, it's going to be 5% interest. And they will put a date that it must be paid back within 3 or 4 months. At least 5. Not more than 5 months. It's going to be paid back. So that another person is collecting that year before it becomes out. Then after that one, now everybody now they pay that money. Then when you are doing that meeting, you must also pay minute, which is small money. You can put it at 250 naira or something like that. So that is social funds. That one you can use it at the end of the year. You can use it to do something within the community.
So if we want to withdraw our money from this BSA, how do we make withdrawal, and is there interest attached to the money we save?
What is there that you cannot make withdraw unless it ends at the end of the year?
So we have to wait for the financial year audit.
When you now share the money, you now get your own interest. Anybody that borrow will now pay that money before the end of that year and get the money.
Everybody can get their interest. Thank you very much, sir. Group 3. It's not your group. It's not your group.
So these are savings that easy and accessible way of saving money.
Okay.
Does not require any procedure, any regulation, any registration. So you just come to your idea, get your change of follow and that is all. Then it requires self-discipline because saving a follow does not have fixed amount. So you have to be intentional about it. You have to discipline yourself to know the particular amount you want to save in your follow. Either every day, every week, or every month, depending on the person and the choice. Nobody is giving regulation for that. So we have some disadvantage also. The disadvantage is that it does not require any fixed amount. You can decide to okay, I'll be saving daily and at the end of the day reach the days. Decide to reach back because of the income that you can do. Then it can be stolen at any time.
Yes.
Maybe except corporate or somebody actually withdraws because of something or the other. Just like carry. Again, emergency can come in and you don't have option. You don't have option anywhere. I decide to wait. So that means you are limited to savings.
What do you do emergency? And I still feel like, I'm still feel like, I still want to break it. Oh, you break it and people are there. Money Thank you very much for the contribution. Can we give ourselves a power clap? So we're moving to advantages and disadvantages of different savings methods. We'll be doing a small exercise. Sorry, today is exercise day. So I'll be dividing us into 4 groups. I'll scatter our table again. I'll be dividing us into 4 groups. We are 15. So, how do we divide ourselves into 4 groups? I know one group will be more than 5. One group will be 4.
If we want to do count work, like
No, we need to mix. And we have 4 targets, so we need 4 groups. 4, then we become 1 3. So, one group will be 2 groups will be 4, and 1 group will be 3.
you can take numbers, then every the number is
Just pick one person to leave this way.
Oh, let's do it this way. One person should join this table, should go to this table. Sorry, your table. One person should join this table. From each group, one person should join that table. So we need somebody from them. So somebody should join that table too. There's one place there. Yeah, one, let them pick themselves. Let them pick. Yes. One. No, one per table. Yes. So what you'll be doing is you go through the savings methods you have in your group. You identify the savings methods. You already mentioned the formal, semi-formal, and informal. So you will now tell us, you discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the method you have with you. You have 5 minutes to do that. Advantages and disadvantages.
So let's say it's in December, I want to pay my house rent, for example. I know that between January and December, this is all between a small amount of money. And I know December, I should pay my house rent. So the advantage is that especially if you are living, and I think most people that do this is advantage. They do it for particular reasons, for house rent, want to buy something.
So it helps was a kind of the house
popular talker. And I'm not that. And I think it happens often. Just see your face. So that's I
Yeah, done. Okay. Group 1 and Group 4. We have 1 minute more. Advantage.
Okay, there's no more like, yeah, more like your money going around. Yes, your money is going. So if you set out 20,000, it's still your money. You just have to send your money right along with it. We have to categorize high, medium, and low.
Time off.
It's not medium.
Time off.
Yeah, the race is high.
So Group 1. Make savings method to you and which institution?
Okay, so for there's no possibility to that. So for Group 1, we have Shalape's mother belongs to an ACC group, in which she and other members set aside a small amount of money each week. So I remember we discussed about this when we went from the 51 for Akufa's mother. That method is semi-formal.
Semi-formal. It's good.
Yes.
So what's the advantage?
For my group, it's called that it helps plan towards a target project. Maybe you want to pay your house rent or you have any other particular project.
It helps to
It helps plan towards a target, like maybe a target project. Maybe house rent or
okay. Which are the advantage?
To buy a car.
Then so for the disadvantage, it can fail. In the sense that the coordinator can decide to run away with the money, jump back, and there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes. So for the level of security,
Thank you. Well, it's good that you discussed it. Thank you. Then Group 2, what method of savings do we have? Bank. So which method of savings? Bank. So what's the advantage that we have?
It's easy to save money, even at home, because of internet banking, you can save.
Easy to save. Okay, what other advantages?
You have business and business. What other advantage? For example, it's secure. Even if there is
Sure, maybe they sense or maybe they
it's secure.
Look at
It can be collected when you
I give you
Easy withdrawal.
your money is safe. Because CBN should be less of
Okay, now.
disadvantages. What advantages? Hidden charges. Hidden charges.
It's not like you want to see
SMF.
Okay, the next one.
Network issue.
Network issue. Group 1.
Some people have irregular signature and can be a barrier when they want to connect because they are
Irregular signature.
Yeah.
Then we have another one.
Yes, it says you can collect your money anytime you want, and it can be a disadvantage if you are operating the regular saving method, except for deposits where you cannot withdraw the money.
Okay, so the flexibility makes savings difficult. Okay. Group 3.
Thank you very much. Is informal
Informal.
saving method because user is giving money to the group, signing it.
So,
So, the advantages, savings easy,
what's the advantage?
you can save easily, accessible, you don't need to stress yourself with money. Using car, yeah.
Easy savings. What's the next one?
Next one, it does not require any capital amount, yeah, save.
No fixed amount. No fixed amount.
Then another advantage is that if you are so disciplined, that is just not everybody subordinate in that as a project, you can actually achieve something, achieve the target for that.
Okay. So I didn't get all your advantages. Easy savings, no fixed amount. What was that?
Achieve your set goal.
Okay.
Then disadvantage.
Disadvantages.
In case of robbery, you can be stolen in the car, there's no security.
Okay.
So, not very safe. Then,
What other one?
okay, disadvantage. There's no interest, there's no yield, any interest.
Okay.
In case of emergency, forced to bring or access it.
Okay, is there any other one? Okay, thank you very much. Group 4, what do we have?
Thank you very much. I'm talking about microfinance.
Okay.
It's going to be saving.
Okay.
And one of the advantages is that
where is it? Is it formal?
It is formal.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir, please hold on. Let me make space for it. So, formal. Okay. So the advantage.
It is allowed for future saving.
It's
Allowed for future saving. You can save money for future.
okay.
It's also economic saving.
Self-discipline.
Through microfinance saving, your dream or your goals can be actualized when you save. Your savings attract interest at the end of the day. The same attract interest at the end of the day. Money saving it is secure. Money you save, you like to guess it's secure.
Okay. Do you have another one?
Yeah?
Do you have another saving? Sorry, advantage.
And it's secure.
Okay.
Then it's advantages. You can say lot of flexibility. You will be tempted to do electricity often enough. When you chop your money finish.
Okay, is that for microfinance institution? You said it's easy for disadvantages.
It allows flexibility in visiting it. So you go and borrow money. And before you finish your money. So it's very simple to access the money when you want to borrow for business. It's accessible when you get back your savings.
Okay. I want to understand so that we have to write.
Okay.
So you said that the disadvantage is that
it allows often visitation of your account. Yes.
Easy withdrawal.
Easy withdrawal.
Yes. Okay, sir.
That's all.
Okay, thank you very much. So, we've identified advantages and disadvantages of this savings method. And we'll be moving to decide which savings method is secured. So from this savings method, what is it that can go wrong? Like, what do you feel it can go wrong? We've identified it, but now we want to decide the most secure savings method. I hope you understand me. Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. I think the secure is the common method, which is the bank method. Is the most secure, particularly however small the money you save, because it's regulated by government, central bank, and there are occasions.
Thank you very much, sir. So, and also from everything you mentioned about the entire savings method, we said it that your money can be stolen, like for the Polo, keeping money in the house. That case can happen. Then for an informal form of savings, if you are investing in land, jewelry, or like she mentioned, businesses, investing in palm oil, it can lose value. You can buy cocoa and then the time you want to sell it, the cocoa went down. So it can lose value. And also, For bank, the bank can fold up like Heritage Bank. But it can fold up and then you don't have access to all your investment again. Then also for a microfinance institution, your credit officer might not save your money.
You say what?
It happens. Your credit officer might not save your money and then because to access a microfinance institution, a proper microfinance institution is not just the one on our phone. There are a lot of microfinance institutions and they are supervised by the government and then you have credit officers. They might not save your money and then you are saving and saving and saving. The credit officer is coming and then they might not save your money. Then,
Sorry, another way to look at that is to make sure if you're giving them the money, make sure you sign in their collection book. So tomorrow when you go to the bank, if your money is not in your account, in that book you sign, and they used to give you card that is with you. They should always sign your card. Now that your card is your proof. If you go there and you say you gave it to account officer did not pay you. You bring your card. Once they see it in your card, they will not ask you questions. They will pay you the money. So take note of that.
the same thing with the Esusu group. You might need your money and then you cannot access your money because the economy just went sour, everybody has borrowed money. The same thing in cooperative society. Everybody has borrowed money and then they tell you come back, there's no money on ground. I've experienced that before. So same thing as bank, we say there can be network issues, there can be you can have issues with your irregular
Signature.
and then in the issue of property debt, your next of kin can even have issues accessing your money and they can be on it for years without getting it. So anything can go wrong with any savings method. I hope we agree to that.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So and are we agreeing to it that some savings methods are more secure than the other one?
Yes.
And okay, we mentioned it earlier that banks, and then we said, sir, I didn't get it. Why did you pick bank, which is the formal saving method?
Because it's regulated by government, and your money is not so.
So can any other person give us reason why they picked a bank? Why you picked bank as the formal saving method, aside from it being supervised by the government, which is one of the major reasons why people do that. What other reasons do we also have? Security. Thank you very much. So we are going to assess the degree of security of each method of savings on this table. So from 1 to 10, our number 1 is low, 5 is average, while 10 is the highest. So the lowest is 1, and then the middle average is 5, while the highest is 10. So let's check the level of security of this chart, of what we have on the chart. So for banks, what level of security are we going to give bank? 8.
9.
Okay, 9.
I was expecting to say 10.
So we have but still, let's put it on the general umbrella of why we picked. You know, we had an option of picking which one, and we all went for bank. So, for what level of safety are we going to give it? I'm not saying you should give it 10. It's not a must.
I think 9.
Let's put it
The reason why I picked 8 is because bank is not 100%.
Yes.
I see some bank that hold up because they did not meet the requirement that yes. I have an experience of Savannah Bank then. My former boss just collected money from company to buy a car. And he went and deposited the money in Savannah Bank. The following week, Savannah Bank hold up.
And did he get his money?
He did not get it. Only for the best account.
The technology has advanced CBN is
Yeah,
already
right.
so if a bank hold on to that they manage and even they remain so that bank they are making with the withdrawal. I know that the process of collecting out like since say the
Yeah.
I know there was an issue recently. You know, there's a recent folding up of a bank, and 80% of their customers, even after making, they didn't get their money. So they didn't get their money. So it is dicey. It is dicey. So
doesn't mean you're not going each by different banks. First bank 100%.
no, we have to categorize everything. It's safest, but it has its own risk. We have to admit it. Yes. Like that
But the
is
risk
not
is still good.
it's minimal. That's why we are saying that what level of safety are we giving it? Are we all agreeing to it?
Yes.
Then a social group.
Five.
Right.
Five. We are rating ourselves 5. Don't bother. Just thank you very much. God bless you.
Then keeping in the house.
My God. My God.
Then microfinance institutions.
No. Should be at least 7.
Thank you very much for participating. Can we give ourselves a powerful hand? So, I would like to say a proverb that whoever does not have savings does not sleep.
Does not.
Yes. Sleep. Yes. Because anything can happen at any time. And maybe not fall into any emergency.
That's why we pray every day in church.
So once we identify features that might influence our choice of saving methods. Yes. So there are many ways of saving and several saving methods which we have identified the advantages and disadvantages. We've identified the savings method, different ways of saving our money, the advantages and the disadvantages. And then choosing a method may depend on the number of factors: safety, a relatively high interest rate, time saving, and easy accessing your account. Social ties with other people, how local the service is. Some people will tell you that I would rather keep my money under my bed and access it than going to the bank and then you remove charges and they'll say they are putting interest. What's the difference between the interest and the charges? No, some people still believe in keeping their money locally, which they are entitled to their own choice based on they are entitled to their own opinion. So I would like us to discuss. Most of you save in one way or the other, formal, semi-formal, or informal. What are the factors you saw as essential when you decide on your particular savings method? I'll need us to
What are the factors?
like the factors, what you factored into the method of your method of savings. What you thought, what came to
Before
your
you
mind.
decide you want to do.
Yes. So I'll need us to, anybody that wants to talk to raise their hand. The factors that maybe okay, sir.
Yes, for instance, for this where we say that maybe you want to achieve a very short goal that does not require
You like one of the reasons you use is a method you use.
Yes.
Okay, it's a method you use.
Thank social group. So it's kind of saving that. Yes.
You do it.
Yeah, so it's kind of saving that. Yes, sometimes. So it's kind of saving that you save monthly. You know those ones that you pick numbers, each person has the month that they will collect. So for me, I think it's calls for self-discipline because, like you said, it's to meet a target. If I want to pay my house rent and it's in maybe May, so I'm picking that's like January, February, March. I'm picking number 5. So I know that in May my house rent is sorted. So once I collect my money in May, I'll be able to pay my house rent.
Thank you.
So for me, if I pick a particular method of saving, I'll look at the level of safety, the risks involved. Based on the category, I want to look at it. Would I?
Is that what you do on a normal day?
Yeah, for me now, I'll look at
No, I need to be sure.
I'll look at it. Then also I'll look at, depending on what I want to do, I'll look at would I be getting interest at the end?
Okay.
Like what we're doing for the money doesn't go down. There's no interest. So I'll look at what I want to do. Get the interest from me.
Okay.
I have an account. Anytime an income comes, I make sure it's also amount. And I find it, what I want to say about that, although it's easy when you want to, but I discovered that even if it's in the midnight, the income comes. I just immediately put a certain amount into that account. So that's easy to say.
Thank you, ma'am. Before.
Okay. One of the reasons we patronize microfinance that it's secured manner, and number 2, it enables us to achieve our aims and goals and it is for us.
Thank you, everyone. Can we give ourselves a clap? Okay. So we spoke about the factors and factors that make us choose what we want. So most of these things that we all said together, I want us to put it down so that we can always have a pictorial view, always remind ourselves. Because now I don't know about BSLE, and Papa has taught me about BSLE. I've never had it before, I'm just hearing it. So he has given me a concrete reason why to prioritize it. Because I know that if I borrow money for a particular period, nobody's chasing me up and down. So I'll start with Papa's home. So from his own that I learned, it encourages, how would I say it? There's this social, how do they call it? It's foster, yes, social bond. Thank you.
It's a community approach.
Then another reason from group 1, you mentioned the reason about a social group.
The target, self to achieve the target faster.
Self to achieve your target.
Based on your collecting from different persons.
Then any other one?
Self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Then for banks, people that chose banks, easy access.
Security and ability.
Huh?
Reliability.
Okay, what other one do we have? Do we have any other one? Mr. Sami, we have rules and regulations. You'll pay fine. You'll pay fine, no. I like Pepsi, oh. I can drink 5 in a day. Maybe you buy it for me. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. So characteristics that we consider: social bonds for BSLA, for institute to help us achieve our targets faster, self-discipline, easy access, security and reliability. Thank you everyone. So we'll be moving to our key messages, which is I want to be sure if you achieve all these things in the session we just ended. I think it's a long session and it's a lot of activity, but the activity should push us to achieving all this. So are we going to agree with me that we've been able to achieve are we agreed that savings provide security in the event of an emergency?
Yeah.
Some needs, emergencies can be foreseen, others cannot. Savings enable you to plan for future needs or projects. Do you agree with that? When everything is going well, savings also enables you to plan for the things you would like to do or have. Do you agree with that? You need to be familiar with different savings methods to choose the one best suited for your needs. Do you agree to that?
Yes.
So I agree to it that we don't have to focus on one savings method. We have to check and weigh whatever option for the particular need that we want to suit at that particular period. Do we agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we've come to the end of our session.
Another one.
I want us to also give ourselves the power back. So any questions? Yes.
Okay, you want to know why a bank folds up? Okay, now the first line of notice, you will not know, but those inside of the bank will know. It's what we call corporate governance. It starts from the board. So you that is even a staff in the bank might not know what's happening. It starts from the board and from the investors. Now the shareholders can start withdrawing their funds. You understand? Maybe they contributed to what that the money the bank is using to run. Now there's a conflict in the board. You know, they will not start forming clique. Before you know, some of them will withdraw their funds. And once they withdraw their funds, you know, loans have already gone out too. Those funds are supposed to be like a fallback funds or a reserve that will use to be servicing other ones and also giving out other loans. You know, people are also doing deposits. You give out those monies. Now, if shareholders withdraw their monies, there's already a crisis. If you want to withdraw your money, those big money has gone now. You see the small one that they used to give loan, they be collecting to pay you that brought 10 million. Now, when somebody has carried his 1 billion, that's one. You understand? Another one is these bad loans also contribute. And bad loans contribute when they give out loans. Imagine a bank's book that is 100 million, they've given out 80 million naira in loan and the money is not coming back. The bank will have issues. That's another one. Another one again is even the bank staff. Fraud can happen inside. They can steal from the bank. Like the way she was mentioning those account officers. Now account officers can do it in small chunks. But imagine those that are in IT that will hack into the system. So these things now are the things that really get to the bank. And mismanagement of funds. Some banks now, they don't even have priority. Now instead, they have these funds, people bring money in. They don't give out loans. Maybe they use it to be doing real estate. The money is not missing, no. But when you come for your money now, they've not sold buildings that they use your money to build. They cannot pay you. Before you know, you have informed your brother, panic withdrawal will start. Everybody wants to collect their money, there's no money to pay anybody. Those things are the things that really close the bank down.
Yeah, what does CBN?
Don't do about it. Now,
They also know and see all the things.
CBN, let me tell you, I'm spilling too much secret. Now,